Okie dokie. All right. So when you're foam rolling, make sure you're foam rolling, starting on your calves. You can start from the top and go work your way down to your legs. I personally prefer starting with my legs. And then if you feel okay to put the 2 weights on the foam roll, do it. If not, that's fine. You do it whichever way works for you. So make sure you work both legs. And then you move on to your hamstrings. I like to do one at a time, but that sometimes it's a little too hard on the arms. I think you have to lift yourself a little too high. So if you don't do it that way, that's fine, don't worry about it. But definitely try to rotate your body on one side, and then on the center, and then on the other side, and switch. And switch. All right, and then I move on to my glutes. And again, I like to work on one side at a time. Putting enough pressure. I don't know how this works with my black mat and my black shirt. With pants and yeah. All right, we're gonna switch. All right, and then we're gonna move on to our back. Start on your middle back, lean back, and roll all the way. Oh, this is my favorite one. Okay, and then we're gonna turn around. So I do have a soft foam roll, and I can stretch my sheets. So if you don't have a soft foam roll, or if you have one of those trigger point ones, it's gonna be really hard to foam roll this part of your body. So you don't have to. And again, this really helps avoid foot injuries. Like whenever you foam roll your calf, shins, it's definitely adding up to protecting your foot. Okay, and then our quads, quadriceps. Okay, and one more side is gonna be your IT band. So you have to go sideways on your mat, and then you can put the top leg like this. I have a soft foam roll, so I can't put both legs like this, and it hurts a little, but it's not too bad. If I had my hard density one, then this is absolutely painful. But because I have the soft density right now, it's doable. It's not as painful. All right, and let's do the other side. All right. I don't know if knowing how good this does to your body helps me enjoy it even more. It's really one of the best things we can do to our bodies, that foam rolling. So the next part, we're gonna be doing some dynamic stretches. I just wanna make sure I fit on the, very different when I have meetings at work and I just need to show my face. In case I need to show my whole body. All right, so arms apart, thumbs up, and give me little circles up like this. Start with little circles. And then let's move on to bigger circles, bigger, and then bigger circles. And then bring your arms across, across, across. All right, let's go the other way. Start with small circles. Make them bigger, bigger, bigger. Open, cross. So I don't know if you guys heard me say this before. I know I've said this before, but I once watched Michael Phelps stretching routine, what he does before the workout. All right, and it's kind of like what we do on a full workout and some more. Like his movement here of his arms, his arms go across as my arms go here. So it's amazing. And he does do it by, obviously, lots of training and lots and lots and lots of focus on stretching. Let's reach across. So not that we are professional athletes, but I think we can take from them how big of a weight the stretching part has on their lives, right? Keep going. All right, and up. Okay, so we're gonna put our arms across and then down, all the way down. Now, I got closer together because I do wanna see. Just said, can you go across like this? Is this okay? Up and down or no? No, you cannot do that. Okay, can you do this? Yeah, okay, so let's do that. So Lauren, you can do, maybe let's do 10 of this. All right, up and down. And then in the meantime, Josette, you stay with this, okay? Just stay with this. So go for it, both of you. Nice job. I was thinking about you the other day, Josette, because I haven't seen you that much. And I'm always worried.
My back is totally jacked up right now.
Is it really?
Like I almost cried just taking dishes out of the dishwasher.
Oh my gosh, Josette. Do you think it's from sitting or is it something we did at a workout? What do you think caused it?
Not the workouts. It was because I
Oh
like
no.
a little faster on the treadmill.
A little faster on the treadmill?
Not like super fast, but just like trying to increase my speed.
Yeah.
It just really jacked up my back.
Oh, Josette, I'm sorry to hear that. All right, let's bring our leg to the front. So hopefully this will help you, you know?
Yeah, so because the
When I
last
think about you, I'm like, because back pain, you know, last week I had toothache. So I think it's very similar. You know, the back pain and toothache, it messes up your entire body, like everything. All right, let's double press our knee up, double press, double press, double press.
doctor's appointment on Monday.
I don't know if you were talking to me, but double press and double press. All right, let's bring our leg across, and you can just cross it, or you can just bring it across and take a little sit. 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 Keep going. Right, and let's press. I don't want to take it off, it's kind of chilly. Double press the back. Double press. Take your time. Double press. Double press. Double press. And double press. All right, we're gonna put our feet apart again. And we're gonna go down and then up and then down and up. So there's not a lot of, it's not a fast move at all. But I want you to feel it on your inner thighs. I want you to feel the stretch right here, because this is part of the flexor complex. And it's very complex. There's a lot of connections in there, and we tighten a lot when we sit for a long period of time. And it's no bueno. Side to side. All right, you can keep doing that, Josette. In the meantime, let's go into stepping back and rotating. Lauren, step back and rotate. Try to keep an eye, not do so many rotations. But if we do, let you know, Josette, so you can do something else. Just a few more times. All right, nice job, ladies. Okay, so we're gonna go down on the mat. All right, so we're gonna go into child's pose, pressing our hands down on the mat. Slowly up to cat, look up, breathe in. Breathe out, cat. Look up, breathe in. out down. Look up, breathe in. Breathe out down. Look up. Down. A few more times. And down. Now you can continue to do this, Josette. Well, let's go into down dog, Lauren. Pedal your feet, pedal your feet. Maybe you can do a little bit of a plank, Josette, in the meantime. Hold it for like 10 seconds at a time. And hold. All right, Lauren, let's go into pigeon. So right leg up. And bring your right leg all the way in. Now, Josette, you can catch up with us. Meet us with the pigeon. Right leg on the front. Slowly bring your chest down. Put your hands down under your shoulders and chest up and hold it. You can stay here, okay? You can stay here if you're feeling challenged, or you can bend your left knee, split it. And let go. And let's drop our hips to the side. We're gonna sit right there, okay? So we have our right knee bent, the left leg extended, and we're gonna slide our hand and reach over. Go ahead and do that. I don't know if... There you go, Josette. And center. All right, we're gonna rotate our hips a little bit to the same direction as our leg. And we're gonna take a deep breath up and breathe out, down and forward. Oh my God, I need a pedicure so bad.
Me too.
Every time I do this workout, I'm like, please, when are we gonna open? It's just that I can't deal with this anymore. So badly. Oh my gosh. So take a deep breath right there and breathe out. Try to get a little bit deeper. And slowly up. That left leg you had on the front, you're gonna lift it, bend it, and rock it like a baby. Bring it across. So this is still your left leg, and we're gonna do everything with the other leg. So you can just stay there, kind of like pull in your leg, all right? If you cannot do any rotation of your torso, just press your knee up. If you don't have any trouble with rotation, your right elbow against your knee and look back. I'm gonna take this off because I think it just doesn't show too well the video. leg on top, kind of like a half lotus, and lean forward. And up. All right, now bring that same left leg is gonna go back to being extended. We're gonna go back to, remember how we were on pigeon? We just rotate our body. All right. Now we're gonna go back into down dog. Just said, you're gonna go back into child's pose, right? So down dog or child's pose. Pedal your feet right and left. And now you're gonna bring your left leg up. And all the way into pigeon. Now just said, this is where you catch us. Pigeon with your left leg on the front. Stay up there. And chest down. And slowly up. Hold it right there, or bring your knee up. So while you're here, I'm just gonna rotate like this. You don't have to. Just because when we move on to the next, I want to be able to see you. So this is the right leg. Pull in, get a really nice deeper stretch. If you cannot reach your foot, that's fine. That's okay. And let go. Hold it right there again. And drop your hips. And you're gonna rotate like right there. With your leg extended out to the side, you're gonna slide your hand and reach over. Center. We're gonna rotate our hips so we're facing the same leg. Taking a deep breath up and breathe out, down and forward. And slowly up. All right. That right leg is on the front. It's gonna come up. Bend it. Rock it like a baby. And bring it across. All right. Bring your left hand over your right shoulder. Back to center. Now that right leg that is on top, you're just gonna leave it right there and you're gonna lean forward. Try to get that little extra stretch on your flexors. Slowly up. Now put your feet together. We're gonna stay here. We're gonna put our feet together. And first we're gonna move. This actually reminds me of the stretch after before PE class on high school, right? Like you always have to kind of like do those warm-ups. All right, just a little bit of this dynamic and then hold it. Now you're gonna lean forward and try to push with your knees down as you lean forward. And up. All right, bringing our torso around circles to the right. Bring your torso circles to the left. Since we're here, we're gonna stretch our arms. You can actually kind of like relax your legs a little bit. We're gonna just cross them and keep them comfortable. We're gonna focus on our arms, all right? So first, we're gonna bring our arm up like this, and we're gonna pull and release. We're gonna do 5, pull and release. And then we're gonna hold a little bit longer. Try to keep your arm extended like this and try to keep your back straight. So it kind of like helps keep the posture engaging your core while you're stretching your arm. Okay, so move your hand a little bit. Now same arm, you're gonna press it down nice and gently, down, and release 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now hold it. Again, keeping your arm extended. Your fingers are down. You're gently pressing in so it goes a little deeper. And let go. All right. Now we're gonna flip our arm like this, and we're gonna press in like this 5 times. Press and release. Press, release, press, release. 3, 4, and hold it. Same rule, keeping your arm extended. Now, some people overextend. They have like a little hyper extension on their arm, and that's okay. Okay, it's all about keeping it as extended as you can keep it, and then some more, because all of this is stretching. All right, arm circles. Bring your arm across, same arm across. And let go. All right, let's do the other arm. First, up like this. Press and release. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it on 5. And now put it down like this. Press and release. 2, release. 3, release. 4, release, and hold it. And times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold it on 5. You know, this is one of those silly looking stretches that people might make fun of you for doing them. But then you know what? 10 years from now, guess who's gonna be having some pain on their hands and who's not? We are not gonna have pain because we're stretching. All right, move your arm and bring it across. All right, shoulders up and back. We did a good stretch on our arms, and now we're gonna go down on our backs. It's just getting a little chilly out here, but we're gonna go down on our backs. Bring both knees to your chest, like this. Bring your knees round circles to the right. Circles to your left. All right, and we're gonna press one knee in as you extend the other leg out. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. Just a few more times. And switch. All right, so we're gonna go into bringing our knee across. Now, just said, if you cannot bring your knee all the way down, that's fine. What I'm gonna have you do is go into a figure 4. So you're gonna bring your leg across into figure 4, while me and Lauren, we're gonna bring our knee all the way down. And then when we go into the other side, you're just gonna switch legs. So go down on one side or bring your leg in into figure 4. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. Oh, it feels good. One more time. Switch. All right, and center. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, something very similar, we're gonna bring one leg up. So you have two options. When you bring your leg up, right, to keep your other knee bent like this, or extending open, okay? So we're just gonna do that. So hold one leg up. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. And you might notice that every time you just go a little bit deeper on that stretch and switch. And switch. And switch. A few more times. Switch. And switch. All right, we're gonna go back into, now just said you're gonna do this once again, figure 4. So press your knee in, bring them across, figure 4, and switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. 3 more times. 1 more time. All right. Bring both knees to your chest and rock up to sitting. Up. Okay. So now we're going to turn around. We're going to go on our knees. Okay. And we're going to step forward and drop our hips to the front. Now, you can rotate your torso a little bit if you want, Lauren. And we're gonna switch leg. The only challenging thing about this one would be if it hurts your knee. Now, if it does, you might want to put like maybe a pillow or maybe double the mat if it's too hard. I like my mat because it's very big and I like it. Now you can rotate your torso again. And switch. So we're gonna do one each once again. And again. And center. All right. So let's go back into child's pose since we're here. And you can bring one arm under to a threading needle. And switch arm. And center. Slowly up to cat pose. Look up, breathe in. Breathe out, cat. Look up, breathe in. Breathe out, cat. Look up, breathe in. Breathe out, cat. Look up, breathe in. And we're gonna stand up. So take your time. Do one step at a time. Now, ideally, I would have you go into down dog, right? And then slowly walk your feet and your hands together. Now, just said if you cannot do this, don't worry. Find your way all the way up to standing. That's where we're all going. All right. And all right. Shoulders up and back and up and forward. I'm gonna get a sip of water. So we're gonna go into a wide stand stretch, feet apart. And we're gonna go down, all the way down, as low as you can take it. This is as low as you go, that's fine, you stay here. try to go a little bit lower, a little bit lower, a little bit lower. That's fine. Go as low as you can take it. If you're going low enough with your arm, I want you to push your knee away. Right, and center. Now you can't just go into the other side, Josette, and we can stay center, Lauren, where we just bring it a little bit deeper on the stretch. And then we go the other way. And up again. Now again, just said you can actually stay here if you want to, okay? So this is a good one to be in the middle. We're gonna get there, Lauren. In the meantime, we're gonna stay here just a little bit where you bring your arm up into a rotation. Now obviously I don't want Josette to do this one, so I'm having you stay here, Josette, okay? So here, so you can stretch your hips. And hello, my handsome boy. And switch arm. And down center. All right, now all three of us, we're gonna go down into this, the frog. I like to call it the frog stretch. Putting our hands together in the prayer position. Maybe I can call this the praying frog. Right. I've never seen a frog pray, but if a frog could pray, this is how it would probably look like. Okay, bring your hands down and up. And all right, we're gonna sit on the mat. If you guys have a belt or a towel, you can use it. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. It's really not a big deal. I'm just gonna use mine so I can show you. Sometimes it's just fun to do things with belt. And you're gonna wrap it around your feet like this, and then you're gonna pull yourself forward. Now, if you don't have the belt, that's okay. You can just walk your hands and just bend forward. You can even put your hands under your legs and then pull your body just a little bit further on the stretch. And slowly up. All right. You're gonna bring one leg up. Hold it. Keeping your back straight. And down. And switch. Switch leg. Down and center. All right. Now if you have the belt, if you don't have the belt, don't worry. All you're gonna do is hold your hands up and then slowly bring your hands in. Okay. So I'm gonna do my belt. You can do this with a towel as well. Just a few more times. All right, maybe you can do one or a few sideways. If you cannot do that, you can continue to do this. If it gives you more stability to do it with your legs across, that's fine. Back again. All right. Nice job. You can switch to and center. All right, you can let go of the belt. Raise your head down. And switch. And let go. You can hold your hands together to the back and pull, lift. Hold it right there. Sorry, I'm trying to get the meditation ready. All right, hold it to the back. Bring your right arm across. And switch. And let go, shoulders up and back. Up and forward. Now again, up and back. And hold it to the back. So I want you to keep your chest open right there. Okay, so we're gonna do our 10-minute meditation. So sitting right up there. Now the other thing you can do is you can lay down on your mat if that feels better. I'm gonna try to sit up just because when I lay down, I find it really hard to come back to. So I don't know, I wanna see what the difference is because I haven't meditated enough sitting up. So I'm gonna stay here, but you can lay down on your mat if that feels better. Okay. So let's close our eyes. Take a few deep breaths. Take a deep, deep breath. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Welcome to the Daily Calm. Today we'll be talking about fractals. Take a comfortable position and close your eyes. Settle your weight into your cushion or chair, letting your back be straight but not strained. Relax any tension in your face, softening your eyes and your forehead. Unhinge the jaw. And then bring your attention to the breath, feeling the sensation of the inhale and the exhale. Observing the breath as it is with openness and curiosity.
Now let's sense the breath as it moves through different areas of the body. Start by bringing your attention to the edge of your nostrils. On the inhale, you might feel the cool caress of the outside air as it enters your body. And on the exhale, you may feel the warm, moist air of your body leaving. Let your attention flow from the breath through the nostrils into your mouth. See if you can feel the air from your breath rushing past your tongue, cheeks, and throat. Now, follow the breath down further into your lungs. While you can't sense your lungs directly, you can feel their expansion and contraction in the movements of your rib cage. You can also feel the breath moving your belly as the diaphragm rises and falls with each breath. If you find this difficult to notice, place one hand over your belly to feel the movements here. We've been going on a tour of the different places we can sense the breath in our bodies. Now let's spread our attention out to see if we can feel the breath as a whole, from the tips of the nostrils all the way down deep into our abdomen. We can follow the rhythm of the inhale and the exhale. And don't worry if you can't feel everything at once. Just keep trying to sense the whole breath and accept whatever comes into your awareness. As we watch the breath moving through our whole bodies, it can make us aware of a natural rhythm, like the movement of the ocean tides, the patter of rain, or the swaying of tree branches. Learning to sense the breath in this way is like discovering that we have a beachfront view right inside of us. Now, gently relax your attention. Today, we'll explore the idea of fractals. To start, let's bring to mind an image together. Imagine you are flying in a helicopter high above a rugged coastline on a clear day. Cruising at 3,000 feet, you can see for miles, and the coast is a jagged line where Earth meets ocean. As the helicopter descends to lower altitudes, the zoomed-in coastline looks quite smaller to the wider view from higher up. It has a similar pattern of sweeping bays, indented inlets, and curling coves. As you descend toward the ground, the smaller pieces of coastline have much the same shape as the larger whole. Scientists have a word to describe this kind of shape or pattern, where a basic motif is repeated again and again at different scales. It's called a fractal, and the concept helps scientists understand everything from trees to mountains to the neural networks of your brain. It can be helpful to see our mindfulness practice as a kind of fractal. Like the coastline, we can zoom in or zoom out when thinking about our practice and find similarities across different scales. Within a single sit, you'll likely forget to watch the breath many times and return to it many times. If you zoom out and look at your practice over a few weeks, you'll see there are days when you remember to sit and days when you forget or can't find the time. If you zoom out even further, thinking of your practice over months or years, you'll see seasons within your practice. Times when months go by and you're lost in the busyness of life, unable to prioritize meditation. This doesn't mean you've abandoned your practice. One day, when the time is right, you return to the cushion, and it's like meeting an old friend after a long time apart. These patterns, where we stray from the breath and come back, where we stray from our practice and come back, are like a fractal, as natural in their own way as the jagged coastline. This realization can help you feel less self-blaming during those periods when your mind wanders or when you struggle to practice consistently. Just remember, it's all part of the fractal. As Sharon Salzberg said, I've often thought of meditation as being like a fractal, where one small part of something is a tiny, perfect replica of the whole. Now gently come back to the room. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed today's Daily Calm. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Slowly, let's move our heads. If you are laying down on your back, you might want to kind of like move your arms a little bit, move your toes, feet, your legs a little bit. Kind of like wake up and move, kind of like the way you stretch when you wake up every morning. And very slowly rock yourself up to sitting. Legs across. Bring your head round, circles to the right. Sometimes I feel like after listening to the meditation, I talk to the lady. And to the left. Shoulders open back. Hold them back. And let's take a deep, deep breath all the way up, putting your hands together. And exhale as you bring your hands together to your heart and namaste. job, you guys. Nicely done. Thank you so much. Always happy to see you, and I'm always happy to do this. My favorite workout with you.
My favorite workout.